Alright, so today I'm talking about my new venture into life, um, or that I'm taking in life. I'm going to be taking a step into the adult film industry. And I say a step because it's a step for me. It's a baby step at least, but it's a huge step in life at least. Um, but what brought me to this decision? A lot of reasons, to be honest with you. I mean, if anyone says money isn't one of them, they're lying. Well, money is one of the chief factors, but also I'm in school. Believe it or not, I'm in college. Um, I have a pretty decent job right now. Healthcare, 401k, um, pays pretty great for being a 9 to 5. Actually, one of the best. I'm not going to name the company, and I'm not going to state my name, so that nothing happens afterwards. But nevertheless, it's a great company to work for. So then why? Um, in fact, if I stay with this company, I could earn more than some professionals make per hour, and earn more per year than what they earn per year, in terms of a salary. So a lot is on the line here, So once again, why do this? Um, like I said, money's one of them, but also I'm I'm tired of well, altogether, I'm tired of hearing the this is what you should do for success in life. It's normally when you're told that this is what you should do in order to succeed, it's what someone else wants you to do in order to fulfill either their plan or in order for you to fit successfully into a system in the United States. In order to be successful, unfortunately, most of the times, unless you're starting your own business, it means that you're going to choose a certain profession or career, work for some large corporation or company, um, and you offer your services or your skills in exchange for a salary. Um, that sounds very appealing to most people. In fact, in a lot of those cases, it pays out very well. So I'm not knocking that. But me personally, what I know that I want to do, the financial freedom I want to have, and the places I want to go in life, um, that's not necessarily something I want to do anymore. Um, not going to state what branch I served in, but I served in the military as well. So I'm not a babe. I've taken huge risks in life. I've already left home, um, basically put my life in danger, um, and ultimately decided none of that was a payoff. None of that is for me. None of that ever was for me. Um, I never had a problem in the military in terms of staying fit. Let me just say that. But none of that is ever for me. I'm very opinionated. I'm very independent. I like to do things on my own. I don't like depending on anyone. So why go into the adult film industry? You say, well, A, I'm not going to be working for a DVD or a major production company. I want to work for myself. I want to produce my own videos. I want to work with, actresses on, who want to work with me. Or, and this may freak some people out, although I'm bi, I'm not gay for pay, so that's why I didn't want to go into the gay side of the adult film industry, which you see a lot of gay porn nowadays. If you just search any porn or go on X-Tube, Pornhub even has it. Any one of those websites, um, you'll see gay porn, and if you just keep clicking away, you'll be led to a lot more gay porn. You'll be like, holy shit, you know. Like I said, I identify myself personally as bisexual, but there's certain things. Well, quite a lot of things I don't do. Don't get fucked. You know, hey, it is what it is. We all have our own things, and I don't suck dick. You know, so I know that if I personally, which I had in the past, approached a production company which wanted to sign me, um, They wanted me to give all my information and whatnot, but I backed out and with good reason, and I feel great about that decision. Maybe I've had more money than I have right now, but I mean, honestly, I don't see. I never ever hoped that I'd be getting fucked in the ass for a living. To each his or her own, but it's just not my thing. I mean, will I fuck or have I fucked someone in the ass before? Women and men, yes. Uh, I know this is just like, wow, this guy is, going into a lot and, is just putting himself out there. But I want it to be known, because my material will be out there as well, to, hopefully my fan base, my new fan base. Um, I want to keep it open as I am right now and don't want there to be any barrier, other than, of course, the physical barrier and the distance that it is right now. But I don't want there to be any, facade of, or okay, this is how it is throughout the day. I'm not going around fucking people throughout the day, just randomly, and just any old store say, hey, do you want to fuck, because that's what you see in pornos. And we all know that's not fucking true. They paid an actor or an actress and, they said, hey, we're going to meet you at this spot, stand here, we're going to spit some stupid lines at you, and then eventually we're going to get to the part that everyone really wanted to see is this fucking, the fucking. Um, but that's not what I'm going to do. I don't want to do any lame acting. I want to get to the nitty gritty and show everyone what they want to see, hardcore stuff. This isn't any fetish things, no licking feet, no uh, feet masturbation, no nothing having to do with feet, no fruit fucking, no bestiality or any of that bullshit. Just, I mean, on some levels it is vanilla sex, but I want to delve into certain other areas as well. That I may not think about right now, but that I am still open minded to. Um, I'd like to also uh, do it in a way that I also can receive feedback. You know, I'd I'd like to have my fan base or potential viewers give me feedback on what they're seeing and what I'm doing, and saying did they like it, did they want to see another position, another style, or you know did it truly help them get off, because at the end of the day that's what it comes down to is you know you you're watching porn to get your rocks off. It's like, let's just say it, either you're horny or you want to bring spice to a certain moment. you know I understand that, after watching for so many years, and it's just kind of, now I realize, I was like, you know what, I could probably perform better than that guy. And I said that a lot, and I have, and some girls, some women just tap out, or just say, hey, god damn, you could just keep going. And there's oftentimes I can, and I have met women who were sexually like my match, or who have outdone me sometimes too. But overall, I know that especially because I've been hit up again and again, like, hey, can we hook up again, or blah blah blah. you know I know that it wouldn't be I wouldn't be lacking in terms of content, so that I'm not worried about. um, it's more or less the risks that I'm taking that I'm worried about. Of course, family, like I said, job, um, and my future as well. I'm not just talking about financial future. Um, talking about, in case I have kids, what's going to, what if they come across it? Or, say I decide to take a step back from this. I'm like, hey, don't want to do it, because that's a possibility. Not putting all my marbles in this, by the way, but I am taking quite a bit of risk financially and um, socially as well. What if I'm trying to date at a certain time, which I probably, honestly, I'm trying to stay away from that, altogether right now, just because I know, I know me. I I know me, and I know what I'm willing and not willing to do or get into, and I don't want complications. Um, I can't honestly say that I'm looking for any of that anymore in my life. It's tried it, but hey, to each his or her own. But I would really, really, really like to, um, like I said, do something that I want to do, and at the same time have fun doing it, and earn money doing it as well. Um, I would be setting up my own website. Um, I would also be accepting donations for the videos, and I'd also, like I said, I like feedback, so I'd want to include a blog in that website as well, um, and that way I could get feedback, or even allow comments on videos. Um, I am hesitant in a lot of ways in certain things. Of course, I'd like to upgrade my equipment, my video, which is kind of lacking right now. But hey, I'm gonna start from the ground up. Like I said, um, I'd like to eventually get to a point where I'm, producing videos and getting in contact with actresses and actors, and it's a specific type of actors. They'll probably be cross dressers, only because, and this is why I say this, and I do enjoy that. Like I said, I'm bisexual, but at the same time, if you look on the web, there's not too many in that niche or category. It's really just full on transsexuals, or gay porn or straight porn, and then the rest you have to dig deep for. Really dig deep. I know that I won't be like producing 1 million videos. That may be like a lifetime worth. I mean, I don't even think there's a lifetime porn actors and actresses who've done that many. So, um, I'm not gonna be dishing out that much videos, but I would like to give quality content. I would like to the videos that I put out. I don't want, like I said, there's not gonna be any acting, no cheesy acting, and I'd also like to do live webcam shows, and have you, the viewers, interact with me and whoever I'm performing with. It's something that I've really put some good amount of thought into. You know, I see the risk. I see that, hey, I'm kind of going to the path of unhappiness in life, and just that complacency, and just saying, let me just do this because that's what's gonna give me guaranteed success. But I mean, who doesn't want to be financially free and liberated? I mean, who doesn't? I mean, I know I do, and I want to have fun doing it. I know I'm gonna be classified as a degenerate, a fag, of course, a whole bunch of other things. I'm most likely gonna be labeled as a sinner, not having any self-respect, putting the best one I know I'm gonna get, putting black people behind, um, a and also saying that I'm selling myself. Let's take this in consideration. Yes, you can, and I'm gonna be very open. You can say that, you know, I would be selling myself, but would I be standing on a corner? Would I be, uh, like I said, gay for pay and fucking any old dude, or anyone, who offers me the highest amount of money? No, honestly, um, it's really not. Like I said, that's not how I viewed my life. I could have been a male escort, and although that you have those gigolos, which claim that they cater to only women, I guarantee you, behind closed doors, those guys are either railing or getting railed by other dudes. Um, Straight up, just is what it is. If you're gonna earn more money, there are, I'm sure, well earning, horny single women that will pay a male gigolo. It's most likely true, but how many to keep you in steady business? Even if you look like one of these uh, a fitness model. You know, I'm fit, but I'm not that fit to be like, all right, you know, I can just go on any spreadsheet or cover shoot of a magazine or something like that. I'm not that fit. But I mean, are they willing to pay the amount that these guys are offering? You know, I mean, yes, in our world today, women are becoming more successful and are earning more than even some men. But you know, throughout history, who has been the highest earners? Men have. You know, so I could have taken that path. Short story. I'm not going to. You know, it's not something I want to do. You know, like I said, I thought about that, but it's like I'm not gay for pay. You know, I'm not gonna get fucked. I don't suck dick. There's a lot of things I don't do. You know, I honestly, it's like even though I'm bisexual, I don't want to have anything to do with another guy's junk. You know, that sounds so weird, but it's like I'm the one who's, you know, getting pleasured basically, you know, when it comes to that aspect. It's other than that, when I'm with a girl, almost everything goes, you know, it's like, but I have to be number one, it has to be a certain type of guy, like I said, a feminine type of guy. Um, and I mean, literally, there's a whole lot of things. I'm not into guys like myself, you know, muscular, hairy, you know, just extra macho. You know, I'm not into that shit. You know, and you see a lot of that in gay porn, which is another reason I didn't want to go to that route. You know, so me personally, it was a choice to say, hey, do your own thing. Hey, take a step forward. And I also watched a video by um, a transsexual performer. What's her name? God, Sasha Strokes, I believe. And I'll probably make a link to this video, but it was very, very, you know, somewhat informing. You know, she was kind of ranting a little bit, but you know, needless to say, she was giving some pretty good information about, hey, you know, this is what the industry is like. You know, it's like, and it's not a surprise to me. Like I said, it's about who you know, which translates into it's about how much ass you're willing to kiss, and that industry may mean a whole lot more. Like, will you know, do this behind closed doors with me first, and then you'll get paid this, and then you know, blah blah blah, which aren't in the contract, but it's like, hey, do you want the publicity from my mainstream or high production production studio? Um, nah, I'm good. I'll pass. You know, and I kind of already knew that going in. You know, it's like I said, I'm not a baby. You know, I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not just making a whim decision or a random decision. It's something that I thought about. You know, it's something that I never really saw myself kind of, you know, long term doing. You know, always been highly sexual, always loved sex, but never thought about it like that. You know, I always thought, what if I get tired of it and I just stop getting hard? So far, not happening. um, uh, I mean, honestly, I'd like to hear bare, straight up opinions. You know, do you think I'd be a good fit? Do you think I'm, you know, I can't show my junk on YouTube, but I mean, do you think that I would make a good actor? Um, honestly, you know, I, I'm gonna do it whether or not. But I mean, I just like to hear feedback, and I just like to hear what people have to say because it's just, you know, it's like I said, I'd like to know, you know, possibly earn a fan base as well. You know, starting up early before I even start anything up. So, um, let me know in the comment section. Also, subscribe. I probably won't make too many videos on YouTube after this, but you know, I may review certain items here and there. Or I may give you an update on, you know, my life or where I'm at or the success of what I was planning on doing. You know, if it even took off or you know whatnot. And I'll also give updates from there as well. So feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. And anyways, you have a good day.